Aries, crow call. I'm getting Scorpio energy. I'm also hearing the word attentive, and I'm also hearing the word lukewarm. Don't know what that means. But those are the words that are coming out of my mouth. Aries. We have Empress energy, Libra, Taurus. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what was going on with you last time. You defeated your biggest opposition. Spiritual warfare. These demons are exhausted. Capricorn energy. John Wick, last chapter. All right, just reviewing your last crow call that I did. So you defeated your biggest opposition. Spiritual warfare of some kind. And now we have the Empress, and I think the Empress was coming out heavily the last time I pulled up. But anywho, we have Taurus energy, Taurus, Libra energy up in there. This to me is indicating growth here, or this is like finding some type of promised land, okay? This also kind of gives me 11th house energy, Aquarius vibes. Like finding Nemo. This to me just it feels like you found like the city of gold, El Dorado, or where you quote unquote belong. Okay, you're always on a journey, you're always going somewhere, you're always the first to ever do it, you're always leading. So I kind of feel like this is definitely an energy where you have found your people, you have found your place, you have found the city of gold. I never noticed that. That is interesting. The Empress card has the Magician wand. I have never noticed that. And I've had this deck for years. I never seen that wand right there. There's a wand right here. I've never seen that before. So that's kind of what I'm getting with Scorpio energy. It's almost like a vibe where you have stumbled upon, like like something that was, I feel like it's obviously always been there. This is a card, right? It's always been there, but I have never seen it before. So to me, that's like Scorpio or even Pisces energy. Like there's something that you are now discovering. It's always been there, but it's like you didn't have access to. And it goes back to that word attentive I said. Interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Aries. Oh, wow. We have the King of Wands. Even the King of Wands has a wand. Whether you're a man or a woman here, but, you know, Aries energy is masculine. So that's why it's coming out as masculine here. I just feel like you have found El Dorado. Or this is like a vibe of you being crowned or discovering your crown in some way. Your power. Or fully stepping into it. The King of Wands, you know, was at some point a knight, right? You got to kind of go through the trials and tribulations. You got to be tested. You have to be trained. I feel like you're coming into this energy for sure. Granted, the King of Wands is Leo energy, but Leo exalts Aries, which is you. So there's an exaltation energetically going on for you right now. This also, too, for some of you, kind of reminds me of initiation, but that also goes back into you coming into your power or you being welcomed into some type of tribe. 11th house Aquarius energy, or finding your tribe of some sort here. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm not Christian, but it reminds me of the song, Take Me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart's been torn to pieces. Here's my offering. So I don't know if you're offering yourself up to somebody or something. Or you're committing yourself. It's going to be different for everybody here. I don't know what y'all get into. This to me feels like an offering of some sort here. It also reminds me of coming to America. Some type of ceremony, Virgo energy. Very interesting. We have the Chariot coming out reverse. Cancerian energy. I always do that like y'all can see the cards. For me, though, this is going back to the El Dorado. Like, people can't find this, okay? Or they're not everybody's welcomed. Kind of reminds me of, like, well, these are spiritual messages, so I guess I can take it there. This reminds me of, like, one of the deities I study, Hecate. She doesn't deal with humans. She does not like humans, but this is like you being that human that is welcome. Like, if there's an exception here or something like that, like you are welcome. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Or just your energy being always on like the journey, on a path here, going a certain direction. Usually it's intuitively, because Pisces comes before you, so you're always on some type of intuitive journey or mission, or listening to your intuition to move forward. It just goes back to the Empress card with that magician that I did not see before, and now all of a sudden I see it. I don't know, I just feel like you're being welcomed into something and nobody else is around. Yeah, look, the moon, which to me is like obviously hidden energy, but it kind of feels like some type of hidden society. But the moon is also like the mother, but it's more about like how we're nurtured, and obviously secrecy, illusions, Pisces energy, Cancer, can even be Scorpio up in there as well. But the moon is like home. And the fact that this is hidden over top of all of this, it feels like some El Dorado shit, right? Like, like who's supposed to be here is going to be here. We have the Star card coming out reverse, and then we have the Three of Swords to clarify at the bottom of the deck. Like, so this whole spread is about Three of Swords energy, but it does feel like it's like you are. It also feels like the wardrobe of Narnia, but like the moon feels like the wardrobe, and then you're being welcomed into a completely like different reality of some sort. And like leaving behind all of this here, leaving behind society, people, the collective, severe weather, okay, or just people who are psychologically fucked, all right, point blank and period. And you're just leaving behind people, places, and things that have hurt you here. Like you're going into some type of other portal here. I don't know what that means, like how that's gonna manifest in your life. But that's what I'm getting spiritually at this time. These are spiritual messages with the crow calls. If you don't resonate or don't understand what I'm saying, these are not the messages you want to be tapped up into. Y'all can go ahead. I'll see you in the love messages or the why are they mads. But these are a little different there. We do have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, but I'm not even going to address that because the Three of Wands, I'm sorry, Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, so I'm not going to address that. I'm going to get your oracles, and then we'll tap into the extended reading on YouTube members and or on Patreon. Link in the description box below. You got major arcanas in your energy here, Aries. Aries. We have burn a candle, say a prayer, asking you shall receive. We have is divine time for you to be silent, move in silence. We also have justice will be served, Libra energy. We have it's a 2-2-2 kind of day. Some of you may be seeing those synchronicities. We have it's a carefree kind of day. So that's underneath the move in silence card. It's a carefree kind of day when you're moving in silence. And that's interesting because you're moving in silence. The moon is very silent. Interesting. Lastly, we have what you do in the dark will always be judged in the light simply because you are chosen. So you have been chosen. There's definitely kind of like some spell work here. I do see tap into masculine energy here, divine shift for you to tap into masculine energy. And I feel like you guys have, or obviously you are a masculine energy, but Astrology, the way it's set up, some of you guys maybe have progressed into this masculine energy. Some of you are being forced to deal with it due to a solar return chart. You're dealing with the masculine energy, or some of you natally in astrology have masculine energy. Everybody's different, all right, energetically and on their paths here. But that's just interesting. It says what you do in the dark will only be judged in the light simply because you're chosen. And then it says burn a candle and say a prayer. So saying a prayer with candles, like that's spell work to me, whether you're a Christian or not, like that's what it is. And you're chosen, and things going on in the dark. That kind of feels like hermit vibes as well, but it also feels like the Hierophant card, initiates. Interesting. I'm going to get into this in the extendo clip.